Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, welcome back to JB's Blue Room. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment and subscribe, please. But yes, Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. Everyone's saying that Fulham got robbed. I'll give you my thoughts in the video, but at the end of the day, look, we got 3 points and that's all that matters, that's all that matters. So obviously I'm happy that we got the 3 points. But the real question is, did Fulham get robbed? I think so. I can't lie. The referee was on our side today. Obviously, I'm not going to complain. Thank you to the referee today. But yeah, I feel like Fulham, they got robbed on one of the goals. Not both. The one with Chalobah. I think it was Muniz. He stepped on his ankle or something. And obviously, when I first saw that, I can't lie, I was thinking, oh yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul, innit? But after looking back at the replay, I was like, nah, that's not a foul. Like, what do you expect Muniz to do? He has no idea that Chalobah's back there. And the referee even said that after the VAR review, he even said that he made a reckless, careless challenge. And I was like, yeah, nah, that's not it. I can't lie. He had no idea that he was behind him. Like, he wanted to plant his foot down. He had no idea that Chalobah was going to be there. What do you expect Muniz to do? Yeah, I feel like they were unfortunate. I can't lie. So, and yeah, I feel for Marco Silva. You can see he was very frustrated. I can understand. From a non-biased point of view, I can understand his frustration. But obviously, I'm not going to complain, right? We won with 3 points, top of the league right now. So, I'm not going to complain. But I understand his frustration. But yeah, let's talk about the game. The same lineup as West Ham. Reece James on the bench. Obviously, I was like, why is he not starting? But I think Enzo is trying to protect Reece or something. I don't know. I have no idea. And I'll be honest, first half, yeah, we were really poor, really sluggish. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that from us. I'll be honest. I don't know if is it a fitness issue. The fact that we played in the Club World Cup, is that having an effect on us? Like, I don't know. So, and everyone today were dropping like flies, people are getting injured left, right and centre. The lap is injured, guys. Hamstring injury. I don't know how bad it is. Hopefully it's not too bad. But it is I think it's the international break next week. And I think it's for 2 weeks. So hopefully he should be back. Hopefully, but I don't know how bad it is. But I'm just praying that, he's back. Because right now we only have Joao Pedro up top, But even today, Tyreek George came on for the lap. I didn't really understand that from Maresca, I'll be honest. George came on, and I think George is even leaving. But we have no other option. We have no other choice. I was thinking that Joao Pedro would at least play 9, but nah, George played 9 today. And I'll be honest, he played okay, but you can see that, like, he's not a 9. He's playing out of position. He's playing against, what's his name, Anderson and Bassi, who are 2 big, strong centre-backs. So, but he tried his best. And that's all I can ask for, innit? And look, Chelsea, this is why we need 3 strikers. I feel like, as a top team who's playing in multiple different competitions, I think 4, you need at least 3 strikers. Because look now, the lap is injured, and now we only have 1 fit striker available. So what happens if Joao Pedro gets injured? Then we're screwed. We have to resort to George or our wingers, Neto playing as our 9. So this is why I believe we need 3 strikers. I believe we should dip into the transfer market to get another striker, but knowing Chelsea, we're not going to do that. We're going to sign, I think rumours that we're going to sign another attacking midfielder. We signed a player from Brighton. I don't know how to say his name. Bonanoche or something like that. I don't know. It's from Brighton. So, I don't know. Apparently, we want another attacking midfielder. See, there's rumours for Fermin Lopez, so we just have to wait and see. But I believe we need 3 strikers because now the lap's injured and we don't know how long he's out for. And our only fit striker is Joao Pedro, So, that could be a problem. And even at the end of the game, you can already see that Joao Pedro was having problems with his calf. He was limping around. So, we just have to hope that Joao Pedro, he doesn't get injured. Because if he gets injured, it's long for us. I can't lie, it's long for us. But yeah, as I said before, Fulham were lucky to get that goal. And I think 5 or 10 minutes after that incident, We scored. Joao Pedro, again, what a signing he's turning out to be. He's got like 78 in 5 matches. So, what a signing he's turned out to be. I'm telling you, Joao Pedro, he's a serious player, man. Serious player. And another thing, we're scoring from set pieces now. Previous seasons, we've always struggled to score from set pieces. And now we're starting to score from set pieces. So that's a really good thing as well. But yeah, so score from a corner. I think Enzo, it was Enzo. Yeah, Enzo had a stinker today. It's funny how like this guy played awful today and he got away with an goal and an assist. You know what I mean? So hey man, I'm just saying, Enzo, he looked really slow and sluggish today. A lot of things weren't connecting for him. So yeah, fair play to Enzo, I guess. But yeah, balling from the top from Enzo, and then yeah, Joao Pedro, very physical. This guy was facing what's his name, Bassi. He's a big, strong centre back. Just got in front of him, headed it in 1-0. I was like, yo, like Fez. But overall, in the first half, yeah, really poor. Fulham were unfortunate, but luckily we got the goal 1-0, made it 1-0 going into half time. Second half we were way better. I feel like we dominated, controlled the game more. And then there was the second incident that happened, right? So I think it was Sessegnon. From Chalobah. Chalobah crossed it in and Sessegnon's hand was like this. Something like that, you know what I mean? Your arms can't be out that wide, And again, a lot of fans are saying that Fulham got robbed again. Because why didn't I think it was Joao Pedro in the box. People are saying Joao Pedro pushed, I forgot who it was, pushed someone, and then obviously there was the handball, but I don't believe it was a foul from Joao Pedro. I don't believe it was a handball. It was a ball to hand. I forgot who it was. I think it was Anderson or something. I think it was Bassi. Kicked the ball. No, Tete. I don't know. One of them. Kicked the ball onto Joao Pedro's hand, and then he put his arm straight back down again. That, in my opinion, that's not handball. Yeah, in my opinion, I don't believe that's a foul. So that was the correct decision from the referee, in my opinion. I believe that was a penalty. Chalobah hit Sessegnon's arm. He made himself bigger using his arms. He tried to protect his face as well, but then he also did this as well. So you can't be doing that. So it's a penalty. And Enzo Fernandez, yeah, he scored. Again, he didn't have a good game, but he got away with 2 GA. So again, props to him. Then yeah, in the 66th minute, Esteval came off for Gittins. Esteval had a good game today. I feel like, again, showed his brilliance. Not being afraid to take players on. Running at defenders. I'm telling you, he's a player, man. So he played really well today. And then yeah, Gittins came on. Again, Gittins, he didn't really show much. He didn't really show much. I feel like he's still very raw. So Maresca still needs to work with him a lot to get the best out of him. But yeah, Neto and George came off for Reece James and Santos to lock off the game. I was thinking that we were going to park the bus, but we actually didn't. We're actually still playing well, still dominating. I think Gusto was playing like right wing at one point, so again, props to Maresca. Tactically, we got the job done, we did well. But yeah, stand-up performance today. I feel like Cucurella, you already know, this guy, one of the best left-backs in the world. Quality is normal for him at this point, So, played really well today. Caicedo, again, wonderful performance, 10 out of 10. Every game, that's what he does though, innit? So, Caicedo, like, imagine world class is right here. Caicedo's above that. This guy, every single time he plays, he is just amazing, man. And then Joao Pedro, obviously, dropping deep, being physical, hustling with the defenders. Today, he scored a striker's goal. That was a striker's finish, in the box. Little, Come on, man. If that was Nicholas Jackson, I don't think he's scoring that. And those could be the fine margins, Because if we had Nicholas Jackson as the 9 today, I don't think we would have won that game. Because Jackson, in my opinion, I don't want to bash Jackson, but I don't think he scores that. So the game could have gone differently, and we might have either drew that game or lost that game. Who knows? So these are the fine margins that can help us get to the Prem. Help us win the Premier League. You know, these are the fine margins. So yeah, Joao Pedro, 60 M's. What a bargain he is turning out to be. And again, surprise performance, but Malo Gusto. At the start of the game, I was kind of bashing Maresca a little bit. I was like, why are you not starting Reece James? He's our captain. Start Reece James in a London derby. Start Reece James, I don't understand. But to be fair to Gusto, he played well today, so I can't complain. He actually played really well today. So 3 points are in the bag. Overall, did we deserve 3 points? I don't think so. I feel like we got lucky today. I feel like a lot of things went our way today. So obviously I'm grateful to the ref. But I feel like Fulham were kind of robbed a little bit. Sometimes that happens in the Prem. You're gonna have these off days where you're not performing well, you're not playing well, but you still end up getting 3 points. It's international break, so I feel like the players, they need the rest. They definitely need the rest because again, we just look very slow and sluggish. So I feel like we need the rest. And again, we didn't necessarily play really well today, but we still got the job done. We still got the 3 points. That's all that matters. And hopefully Liam Delap's injury is not bad. Cole Palmer, I think he's going to be back after international break. But hopefully they come back and they're fit for the Brentford games because this is going to be a long season. A lot of football, a lot of games, so we need everyone to be fit and healthy. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you feel like it was a foul? Do you feel like Fulham got robbed today? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But guys, take care and peace.